And then you got your main event. This one broke my heart. I was 3-0. Told my friends. I tried putting 10K on Marab over Henry Cejudo, and they wouldn't take my money. California laws, I guess. I don't know. My brother didn't have the money to help me out there. So I tried putting 10K on Marab. I was going to do the win by decision and over 2.5 rounds. Didn't come through. Whatever. But I was 3-0. And then Volkanovski decided to take on a guy in Ilia Topuria. And, boy, it ended just the way Topuria called it, knocking him out. I think he called in the first round, though. Did he call second?
I think he did say first.
I thought he said first. Either way, he knocked him out and had a documentary team filming all of it because he's so sure he was going to win. Did you know this? Dude, I think since he knocked out Emmett, since that night, he's had a documentary team documenting everything called Rise of the Champ. And they even changed his bio to world champion. Wow. And you're like, whoa. And people are like, this guy's so cocky. And then he goes in there and did that. Topuria said he'd finish it in the first couple rounds. Okay, that's a general statement. I'll get a finish in one of these rounds. Everyone's like, he called it. Either way, dude, it's insane for Topuria to predict a knockout over Volkanovski, who has reigned over the featherweight division for a hot second. The greatest, hands down, the greatest featherweight to ever do it. And you're basing this off of, he lost this fight against Makhachev. Okay, he took out an 8-day notice. The first fight, some people, the ones that know, thought he beat Makhachev. And then, so he loses that decision to Makhachev. His status has never been higher. They give him Yair Rodriguez, and he beats the living shit out of Yair. I mean, mollywopped him like, oh, there's nobody at featherweight can beat him. It's not happening. And then he takes a short nose fight against Islam. In hindsight, awful mistake. But still, I thought y'all must have forgot. Y'all must have forgot how good Volkanovski is at featherweight. There's not a man on this planet that can beat him. Topuria said, hold my bear. Watch this. And I thought Topuria lost the first round. I thought due to the kicks, he was losing that first round. And then Volkanovski did exactly what I'm sure his team told him not to do, is to get in an exchange against the cage and trade shots with this. I mean, he's German, but pretend he's from Spain for everyone's reasonings. This Spanish juggernaut. And he decided to play that dangerous game and
Georgian, right? Topuria?
He was born in Germany.
Germany?
Germany. Yeah, he's German. Look at his birth date. Germany.
Yep, you're right.
Yeah, born in Germany, man. Born in Germany, represents the Georgian flag, but then represents Spain. Let me see. Topuria was born in Germany to Georgian parents. At the age of 7, he moved to Georgia. At the age of 15, he moved to Spain. Okay, well, he's been in Spain about, 13 years? You're from Germany, bro. You're from Germany.
A little bit of everything.
Either way, yeah. He rides hard for Spain. He's a massive, massive star out there. Yeah. Not a star here in the States yet, though. That boy's getting booed nonstop everywhere he went. And you're fighting the beloved Alexander Volkanovski. And again, this stat's been everywhere, but fighters at 155 pounds and under are 1-22 in title fights. Not to mention, and did I know all this stuff before I picked Alex? Yeah, I did. Is it fun to pick Topuria? No. I love Alex. Alex is our boy here. So again, I'm biased as hell. Alex is older. The odds are against him. He's fighting an absolute killer in Topuria. He was also on the cover of the EA Sports game. 2 strikes. You're old and 32, fighting a title fight. Your odds are awful. 1-22, awful odds. You're on the EA Sports cover, awful odds. You're fighting Topuria, 27 years old, very similar to Connor Come Up. It was a recipe for disaster. And Alex did look older, didn't he?
He looked different.
He looked a little weathered, something's going on there. Could be age, could be the weight cut. I don't know. He just looked different. He looked different. It was tough to see. How crazy. A year ago is when he went to a decision with Makhachev. Number 1 pound-for-pound ranked fighter in the world. And this is my point. I said this to Brian Fire and the Kid. When you become champ, the UFC is going to want to fight you so many times. They're going to want you to do all this stuff. Slow down. You never know when it's over. And there's so many good guys fighting right now. So with DDP, let's get back in there, fight 300. What was my advice? Absolutely not. Soak this in, brother. You're not going to be champ long. The guys are too good. The judging's too shitty. You never know when you're going to lose it. Take your time. Smell the flowers, dude, while you're champion. Sign as many deals as you can when you're champion. Go back home to your main, in Australia. Go back to your main staple and do the parades. You go on all the shows you can. Do all the marketing you can. Take your time. I'd say fight once a year if you're champ. Make as much money as you can because this game flips a switch on you. And next thing you know, you've lost 2 in a row. A year ago, Volkanovski, greatest fighter of all time, pound for pound number 1, lost a decision to Makhachev, took it, this fight, it's at 155, it's a higher weight class. Makhachev's the best in the world. A lot of people thought Alexander Volkanovski won. He says, I'm fighting Yair, beats the brakes off Yair. Then you take a short notice fight against Makhachev, get starched. 4 months later, you fight this monster in Topuria, get starched. Now we're talking about, I guess he has one left. He's 1-22. Look at the key factors here. Guys over the age of 32 are 1-22 in title fights. Now we're talking a different story. What was he going to do? He's hanging out with Zuckerberg's in the corner. Awkward as shit. I love how everyone has to pretend that they're so into it. Oh, Zuck. Yeah, go Zuck. Shut up. Oh, he's so into it. He loves fighting. Okay. You still want your freaking Facebook or Instagram to get taken down. Get off his nuts. And he has him in his corner. What was he doing in your corner? What fight advice was Zuckerberg giving you in the corner? Did you see him when he was taking his stuff off and they're like, yeah. He's all, well, this is what we do as guys. We're guys, right? Guys, I hand stuff over. And everyone's like, no, just get in the back, dude. Here. It was so awkward. But when you're Alex Volkanovski, you're one of the greats. He's hanging out with Jamal Murray from the Denver Nuggets, shot the world champion Denver Nuggets. He's hanging out with every Joe Schmo, these billionaires, Zuckerberg, everyone's on your nuts. Then swagga, head kick. Swagga, right hook, 0-2. Let me know if Zuckerberg's hanging around next month. You know what I'm saying? You got it. When you're champ, drag your fucking feet, dude. Take it in. Be like a pitcher in the MLB. They got to go at your pace. You control the pace. You don't have to do shit. For DDP, dude, fuck everybody. Take your time. Fight 300? Fuck 300. 301? Fuck 301. Fight at UFC 364. You know what I'm saying, though? The game goes by too fast. They had all these endorsements. Do everything you can. Go on every show you can while you're champ. People love you when you're champ. You lose one, ask anybody who's lost one how the door shut on you, how the UFC treats you. Give them a taste of their own medicine. Take your goddamn time. Learn from this man. DDP, dude, don't fight anybody to the end of the year. We really need you at 300. Never. You know what I'm saying?